Oops. They say the eyes are the opening to the soul. So we'll keep my sunglasses off so that you can see my sincerity. Know that everything I say is with to the best of my understanding and knowledge. Not trying to hide anything or skew anything or say things that aren't true or could be derogatory. I was sorry about the rough look. It's been a rather busy day. I'm here on another work site. We're putting up a great big commercial door, so we're on break waiting for the material to get here. But beside all that, I was thinking to myself, when we're talking about studying and learning and pondering and understanding what the message is in the Quran, how do we gain that understanding? I just wanted to briefly go over a quick suggestion, one that I know works wonderful for me and for the people that I talk to who do it as well. It really changes the understanding and the focus and the concept, and just it's a 100-degree difference from what I started with and how I was doing originally. And that's just the simple process of how you read the Quran. And what I mean by that is, when you read a book, any book, paper, whatever it might be, typically you read it in your head. And what your brain does, because it wants to process a bunch of information as quick as possible and as efficiently as possible, is that when there are words that are familiar to your brain, when you're reading silently, just reading a piece of paper, a book, whatever it may be, you literally, your brain, whether you realize it or not, literally causes you to skip through the recognizable words and phrases, and only focuses on the typically on the ones that are key or different or unusual or stand out. The problem with that is then you start to, it's as if you were reading a verse in the Quran and taking words out of it. And I'm not saying that as an accusation, but it's that's what it means, or that's what it does. But whether you realize it or not, you literally do that. You'll be reading and you'll literally speed read through stuff and not realize you're actually skipping words and things of that nature that are familiar. That's even a scientifically proven aspect. That's you can go out there and look it up and see. But when you take the time to slow down and read it slowly and articulate it aloud in a medium voice where you're listening to yourself talk, then there's even more emphasis on every single word and more emphasis on hearing and trying to articulate it in a way that appears to be perceived. So if you don't do that, it's just a suggestion, try it. Give it a week or two. Read the verses as if you were reading a story to your child. You wouldn't just go, Jack and Jill went up the hill, fetch paddle pony. You wouldn't do that, right? You'd go, okay, Jack and Jill went up the hill, both with a bucket of water. You see what I'm saying? Because you want them to hear it and you want them to grasp the understanding. I think Allah intends for us to do that too. That's why He tells us to read it in a medium voice and to articulate that, because we will then hear ourselves and also attempt, as we're reading it, to understand it and articulate it and grasp the meaning of what we're saying. So just a quick note, just a quick idea and thought for all those who are listening. Peace and blessings to you all. May God continue to allow us enough time to do more good deeds than are bad. Have a wonderful day.